here from New Jersey. I thought I died and gone to heaven. I'm not kidding. All right, maybe heaven isn't as rich as Palm Beach, but I bet it has just as good a weather. Boy, people here really know how to live. If I was back home, I'd be putting on boots, stepping in slush. Forget it. And look at these stores. People are always going shopping here. And you know what? No one's gonna mug you, take your purse. It's like you can relax. Even the old people. Oh, who'd ever think me, Billie Muncey, would be living in a place like Palm Beach? Sometimes I think I'm the luckiest person in the world. Hey, Frank, look! A lucky penny.
How long are you gonna be?
Oh, I'm just gonna pick something up. You want anything?
Buy me a mink coat.
Yeah, right.
Now, this is a sandalwood vase. Sandalwood, to me, says delicate and sophisticated. Of course, it all depends on the mood you're trying to convey. There are always your musk fragrances. Personally, I prefer them after 5. What are you doing?
Choking.
May I help you with something?
Certainly. Carnation bath salts, the large size. And you can charge it to Mrs. Esther Lovell Mingott.
Esther, you're turning into such an old stick in the mud. Everyone loves to dress up in costume.
Hurry up now. She's been asking for you.
Hey, Jessie, did you ever feel like your whole life was about to change? I mean, that anything could happen?
No.
The only thing that changes around here is the time of day.
Oh.
Where's your apron?
Oh, gosh. Sorry, Edmund.
I've been telling you for 2 years now, standards. They're what set us apart from the rest of the dreary world, and don't you forget it.
I don't think the world is so dreary.
Well, don't you forget it anyway.
All right, all right. It's in my brain.
We can have menus that look like old treasure maps. I just think the whole thing could be such a kick. What is that awful noise?
Lapsang Souchong.
Pardon?
Lapsang Souchong.
I am sorry. Do not speak your language. I am American.
Perhaps Mr. Freddy suggests that the aroma is reminiscent of Lapsang Souchong tea.
Oh, dear. 3 o'clock? I'm late for my collagen shot. We'll see ourselves out, dear. But I would like to announce our theme to the papers by Wednesday. Bye.
Ciao.
Goodbye and good luck.
Oh, I thought I would grow old before they left. Leave the tea, Edmund. We'll take care of ourselves.
Oh, very good, madam.
I sometimes wonder what you must think of us, Billie.
Who, me? What's to think?
Our charity balls, social functions. We live in our own little world, protected by our wealth. Most people here have no idea how to function outside Palm Beach.
What's to know?
Well, for one thing, people like you, you're more special than you think.
Come on.
Look at Freddie Vanderglass. He's a perfect example. Phlegmatic, supercilious. It's a sickness.
No kidding? Is it serious?
Well, in Freddie's case, I'm afraid it's genetic.
Genetic. You mean like plain wrap toilet paper? What's funny?
10 o'clock. I'm calling it a day.
Well, she should be wanting a tea kettle tea.
Very nice.
Hey, Mrs. Mingus, look what I got. Parcheesi. I thought it was time for a rematch. But you better watch out. I'm gunning for you. What color you want to be? Mrs. Mingus?
Just seen her that day. She seemed perfectly fine.
Fine day for a funeral.
Straighten up, Freddie. You're walking like an old man.
Jessie, I'm really gonna miss her. She was such a kind person.
I was with her for 30 years. Casa Luna was my home. You were my family. What's going to happen to us now?
I was thinking maybe I'd go back to cosmetology school. But we're just learning sculptured nails when I had to drop out.
Oh, how I dreaded this day.
At the request of Mrs. Esther Lovell Mingott, and as the appointed executor, I will now read the will. To my chauffeur, Frank Monroe, I leave the sum total of $30,000, my Chevrolet, and my late husband's golf clubs.
She knew I loved that old Chevy.
And to my cook, Jesse Burns, the sum of $30,000 and my diamond earrings.
May you rest in peace, Mrs. Mingott.
To Edmund Hattie, the sum of $30,000 and my late husband's pocket watch initialed CLM.
She couldn't have left me a more perfect remembrance. It's a lovely timepiece.
It is my fondest wish that these faithful employees continue their employment at Casa Luna with their standard pay raises and the usual Christmas and birthday bonuses.
Don't feel badly, Billy. You hadn't worked here as long as we have.
It is to that end that I bequeath the rest of my estate to Belinda Muncey with the provision that she continue my philanthropic work as the head of the Lovell Mingott Foundation. I know that she will use this money wisely, generously, and appropriately to make the world a better place.
I don't understand.
Quite simply, it means that you are a very rich woman.
I am?
Well, it's a beautiful day here in Palm Beach, and I'm lucky enough to be spending the afternoon in the garden of one of our city's most legendary homes, Casa Luna. Now, in case you haven't heard of Casa Luna, I know you've heard of its owner, Mrs. Esther Lovell Mingott, the Cling Beach heiress who died last Friday. Now, Mrs. Mingott was known far and wide for her generosity, but Billy, I think
People going
she
to
kind
think
of
of
outdid
us
herself
working
this
for
time.
her.
Yes, I do, Huel.
Esther must have been getting senile. I mean, listen to her.
I'd like to if you'd be quiet.
Wouldn't you be?
Well, yeah, I would, but what are you going to do with all that money?
Well, I'm going to continue on with Mrs. Lovell Mingott's philanthropic charity work.
So
Well, maybe I'll
she
take a trip
thinks the
somewhere.
girls on the board will eat her alive.
I hate to remind you, Mother, Billie Muncey's now chairman of the board.
Yes, Lord Freddie, don't rile your mother.
Poor folks.
Advice. Gee, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that one out myself.
Well, that's a good answer, Billy, and I want to thank you for being with us today. This is truly one of the Cinderella stories. She was a maid one day, and now she's worth $140 million, owns this beautiful home. Who knows what she's going to do with all that money? I know one thing, it's definitely a story that we're going to stay right on top of. This is Huel Hauser reporting live from Casa Luna. Now back to you in the studio, Mark.
Hey, Edmund, did you see me on TV? How was I?
Money, like children, should be kept quiet.
Well, I suppose there'll be a lot of changes we're all going to have to get used to.
Boy, I'll say, Edmund's in a really bad mood. Hey, Frank, how about a game of Crazy Eights, huh?
I can't. I'm going to see my stockbroker.
sure is lonely here without you.
I'll get it. It'll be for me.
Hello?
Hi, yeah, this is Billie Muncey.
Who is
I
it?
met you at Mrs. Lovell Mingott's house.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Well, I'm on the board of the Lovell Mingott Foundation, and I wanted to know when the next meeting was.
Who is it?
Don't worry about board meetings, dear. We have everything under control. Thank you for calling.
Billy, that is very rude.
Ah, come on, Edmund. Be nice. What's the matter with everyone around here?
What the devil?
Holy mackerel.
Hey! This is no rinky-dink operation. It's the longest driveway I've ever seen. Must be murder taking out the garbage cans.
Oh, I hope they have a bathroom. I've been holding it since South Carolina.
Finally, my own room.
Yeah.
Oh, what took you so long?
Well, we took a little swing through Tennessee. I wanted to show you about Graceland.
Oh, Billy, you live in a nicer house than Elvis.
Yeah.
I gotta call Jody and tell her.
Yeah, as if she needed an excuse.
140 million, huh? Think I could borrow a few bucks?
Bitsy loves cats. Oh, hey, everybody. Meet the Munceys.
And Dodie, did I tell you that in the bathroom, they got one of those fancy toilet gizmos? You know, a bidet? Well, Bitsy drinks out of it.
Yeah, let's see. Your Aunt May got new teeth, but they don't fit. And now she says she can only eat applesauce. And she eats a lot of it.
Well, I gotta go. This call is gonna cost a fortune.
Yeah, and tell the couch potato to get out there and mow the lawn.
Did you hear that? Okay. Goodbye.
Whoa, what's this?
You must have set it off with your elbow.
You scared the pants off of me. Bernice, take a look.
I wish Dodie could have seen the expression on your face.
Hey, that old guy just came up to me and asked me if I wanted to take a bath. I told him to get lost.
I hope you didn't hurt his feelings.
Yeah, well, I don't take baths, especially with guys.
Yeah, you know, he's a skinny boy, but he's an old man, huh? Reminds me when I was his age.
I'm just so proud of you kids that could sprout wings.
Yeah, but what do you expect? They come from good stock.
Ooh, Bitsy really likes it here.
Hey, it's 5 o'clock. What's for dinner?
I asked Jessie to fix your favorite.
Ham and lima beans.
Billy, we could have eaten in the kitchen. This is like eating in a restaurant.
Hey, we supposed to tip this guy?
No, Pop, it's his job.
He doesn't seem too happy about it.
It's his nature.
It's because he's a foreigner.
Take your ears away from the door. It's beneath you. It's not bad. Not bad. But no one makes ham and lima beans like your ma here.
Oh, Bud.
How do I go about getting some ketchup for the tater puffs?
There's a button under the carpet near your chair. Just step on it.
Where's it come from?
Edmund brings it.
Oh, who knows in this crazy house? I'm telling you, Jesse, we're having the time of our lives. Me and Bernice, we're calling this our second honeymoon.
Oh, Bud. Ah, look. Oh, how beautiful. Who are they from?
Freddie Vanderplas. He says he wants to take me to lunch tomorrow.
Freddie Vanderplas.
Well, how well do you know this fellow?
Well, not very. He probably just wants me to help him with his English.
Good afternoon, Mr. Vanderplas.
Hello, Leonard.
Miss Wilcox is already here.
Actually, I'll be lunching with someone else. Ah, there she is.
Sorry, I am late. Father dropped lug wrench on foot. Big, black and blue.
What an extraordinary way you have of talking.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with your English. You speak as good as an American.
Billy, I am an American.
Oh, you were just pretending to be a foreigner to get me here. Clever.
I thought since we were going to be working together on the swashbuckler ball, we might get to know one another.
We are?
You are head of the Lovell Mingott Foundation.
How come nobody but you seem to know that?
I can change that. How would you like to be on the decorating committee?
No kidding. Oh, gee, thanks.
I think we can have some real fun. You know, this might very well be my last ball.
Why? Don't you like him?
Quite frankly, I've been dying of ennui.
Oh. I had no idea it was so serious.
What?
Ennui. Why are we whispering?
Well, I didn't think that you'd want other people to know about it.
Billy, ennui is boredom. It's French.
If there's anything I can do. Don't worry, Freddie. You won't be alone. It's a disease he got in France.
I never heard of it.
So why is he telling you?
He says no one cares. He thinks it's boring.
But that's so sad.
It's a fine world we live in. A young man shut down in the prime of life.
Isn't there something we can do for him?
Maybe, like, grant him his last wish or something?
Bernice, put your apron on. No man should go to his grave without one of your home-cooked meals.
I wonder what I should make.
Oh, lucky thing he's still eating solid food.
For a tough guy, you're sure a soft.
Yes, sir. That boy may be dying, but we'll give him something to remember for the rest of his life. Come on.
Attaboy.
Pass the ball. Just start at one end and eat towards the other.
Doesn't matter who's playing, Bud loves his baseball.
Open your eyes, son. That was 3 miles outside. Now take a hike.
No one's looking. Just pick it up and eat it.
Come on, let Freddie be, Bruce, will you? He's not feeling so red hot.
He misses any more calls, he's gonna need a secretary.
What?
Looky there. It's a chance in a lifetime. The boy hardly knew what baseball was before today.
Hey, even I never caught one.
Good luck's coming your way, Freddie. Watch out.
Who are these people?
That's a bowling league, son.
It's a whole other world in here.
Well, if you feel strong enough, come summer, we'll sign you up with one.
You know, Dad once came within 2 strikes of bowling a 300 game.
With a hernia?
See, even invalids can excel in this sport. Well, it's your turn, Freddie. Good luck. Start you off with a 10-pounder.
Oh, gee, Bud, I'm sorry. Your foot.
Oh, it's okay. I got another one.
That poor boy has no strength left at all.
Just do what I did, son.
His first time out! A strike!
Some kind of miracle, Freddie.
All right. A few more strikes and some spares.
What is it, this guy's birthday?
No. Dying.
You having a good time, Freddie?
It's quite enjoyable, actually. I feel like I have a knack for it.
Oh, you're a natural. And just wait till you see what else Pop has planned for you.
Is that your breakfast, Freddie?
Oh, that's a good one, Bruce.
Breakfast, Freddie?
You don't know how happy this makes me, Mrs. Muncie.
Wait till you taste one of them maple logs.
Oh, no. I mean the whole experience. Getting up at dawn, baiting my own hook. Oh, it's given me a whole new outlook on life.
I was listening to a talk show, Freddie, and they were saying that a positive outlook can sometimes make a sick person well.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Who's sick?
Come on, kiddo. We got to get there before the fish take their coffee break.
Pop, I'm so unhappy. What am I gonna do? I really like him. And he's dying.
Sometimes life just doesn't seem fair, does it? But that's what you got your family for. Because we're all going to go through this sad time together, honey.
I really love you, Pop.
Hey, come on, you guys! Those fish are gonna be taking their coffee break. You put any more moss on that tree, Billy, and it's gonna fall over.
I think it looks beautiful.
I think you're beautiful.
Freddie, you must be feeling better.
I've never felt this good in my life.
How's your ennui?
It's gone. The Munceys cured it.
Gone? I don't believe it!
This doesn't fit with my glasses.
All right, be careful now, not a scratch on her.
Jesse Burns, you look like something out of a movie.
Let me tell you, Edmund, Errol Flynn has nothing on you.
That's because he's dead.
Okay, you landlubbers, time to heave-ho!
Oh, better do as he does or it'll make you walk the plank.
Mrs. Mingott, I hope I make you proud.
Nothing rinky-dink about that operation.
Wait till I tell Dodie.
Hey, does anyone see Freddie?
Well, I looked all over. Freddie's nowhere. Maybe he got a flat tire or something.
Gee, I hope he's okay.
Hey, check it out.
Where's this Freddie of yours?
He's over there with some other chick.
Look, there's probably a perfectly good explanation to it.
Yeah, right.
I'd like to propose a toast to my daughter, Billie. For busting a fanny, putting the moss on these trees.
Freddie didn't even say hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Mind if I sit down?
I thought you were with your friend.
I thought you were my friends.
Freddie, come back to our table.
Mother, go away.
Now, that's a treasure chest if I ever saw one.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah. Let's dance.
Freddie Vanderklaas, if you don't give up this nonsense...
Stay out of this.
I'll cut you out of the will.
The boy's come a long way. Give him some credit.
I didn't raise you to cavort with maids.
You were cavorting. We were just having a good time.
I admit, at first I pursued you to make Gamby jealous, but I've changed. I want us to be together.
I don't know what to believe anymore. First you pretend to be a foreigner. Then you're dying. And now this.
Darling, all I know is when we're together, I feel so alive. Billie, I've fallen in love with you.
Remember what you said in the bowling alley? About a different world? When I saw you with that person in there, I couldn't help thinking that we were all wrong for each other.
That's not true. We can make it work. I'll do anything. I'll never see Gamby again. I'll move out of my mother's house. I'll get a job.
Come on, let's all go home and get out of these silly clothes.
Yeah, play little cards.
And I'll make some tea, kettle tea. There's still some chocolate cake I made now.
You coming, honey?
Sure, Pop. Goodbye, Freddie.
Bye, Billie. And thanks for everything.
You're welcome, son.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, Freddie. Feel like some chocolate cake?
They're waiting for you.
They're in the living room, Billie. I've served them tea.
Thanks, Edmund. Where's Freddie?
I believe he's outside helping your father yank the transmission.
Hey, Freddie! Wish me luck!
Knock 'em dead, Billie.
Okay. I want to thank you all for doing such a great job on the Swashbucklers Ball. Except for a couple of things. I really had a good time.
And we made considerably more than last year.
Yeah. And I think we'll do even better next year. I think maybe we ought to have a juggling act. Yeah, like a circus.
With you in charge, my dear, it can't help but be a circus.
Say, who's running this show? I am.
Hey, everybody. Who wants some more lap thanks of Chung?